Today I am in beautiful Ohio. Yesterday I was in beautiful Niagara Falls, Canada, and it is way better than the New York side, just like everyone has said. So I'm in a state park now doing some organization on my van. And while I'm doing that, let me show you my handy dandy washing system. This is my handy dandy washing system. I got the idea off of YouTube. So I went to Walmart, bought a plunger, put some holes in it, a bucket, 5-gallon bucket, and there it is. You put your soap, water, and clothes in there, and it actually cleans rather well. The challenge comes when you are trying to wring your clothes. So it washes, rinses well, but the challenge is when you're going to wring them and then you have to hang them up. So it's almost like washing your clothes by hand. This is my partial makeshift build on my Dodge 2014 Grand Caravan. It's kind of dark today, so you probably can't see it. As you can see, I have a kind of dorm-sized refrigerator back there, but I've been on the road now about 2 weeks. The only reason I'm making this video is because I just want to talk about the most challenging things for me living in my van. So my plan is to drive all 49 states. And I figure it'll take me 1.5 years, 2 years to do it. So I've given away lots of stuff. And I have simplified my life greatly. So let's kind of take a look at some of the other, well, you can see the back curtain hanging. And at night, I have the foam board that I put up on the windows, but the windows are already pretty black. These are the foam boards that I use at night. And today I got a brilliant idea for a battery cover, which was to shape the foam board into wooden pieces and then just decorate it like wood. Didn't work out so much. So that's my heater. Sorry. And these are my deep cycle batteries. So let me show you where they're hooked up. The cord for the deep cycle battery comes through here under the carpet. It goes under the van and to the roof. Let me show you the walls. I don't think I showed you the walls properly. So as you can see, the walls have been totally stripped. My plan is to paper mache the walls and make it something nice. But right now, it just is what it is. So I'm in the process of doing this as I'm going along. And I know you've noticed that the bed is not made up. It's not made up. It's a cot with a piece of foam and an automatic blow-up mattress on it. Now, what we've done with the red wire, you can see this thick copper wire. This is the one that goes under the van, and it connects to the battery, so the alternator keeps it charged so I can use my refrigerator if I need to cook, whatever. I was going to do the solar panels, but this charges much faster. So I did the deep cycle batteries with the, well, it wasn't a kit. It turned into a kit, but just running the back batteries to the front and charging them. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but there's a switch in the back. So this is my switch. If I turn it on, the system comes on, and that turns it off. So when I'm traveling between states, the batteries are nice and charged. And this is my refrigerator. It sits in the trunk because it's so large. The gentleman that was doing the installation of the battery, he kept wanting me to get rid of the refrigerator. I don't want to get rid of the refrigerator, so I've kept the refrigerator. And that's pretty much all to my van build. And this is a little curtain that I put up today. It is a great piece of cloth that's come from Africa that somebody special gave me. So I decided to use it as a back curtain. Now, the biggest challenges for me in this is I miss having running water. I miss that, and I don't know if you noticed the 6.5 gallon clean water tank. So the flower bowl that you see is actually going to be my sink. It was green, but we cracked the green bowl. There is a hole in the top of that, so I want the faucet to come out over the top of the sink, kind of like this, and then it just to drain into the dirty tank. So that's the clean tank. I have to get a dirty tank. Right now it's just a pretty pink bowl. I was going to cut a hole in it, and you can see the hole for the drain has already been cut, but it was hard cutting the hole in the plastic. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to do that and make a sink. Right now, it just serves as hand washing and blah, blah, blah. So once I get it done, I want to put polyurethane on it and make it a great sink. And this is an electric burner. Everything I use for storage. I noticed, you probably noticed under the bed, everything is storage. And with the Dodge Grand Caravan, it already has this built-in storage underneath. So I have clothes under here, and on the other side, I have some tools. There were a few things I did not get to tell you about. One was this yarn. Oh my word, this stuff is amazing. And the line you saw up there earlier, that was my makeshift clothes hanger for my handy dandy washer. Now at night, this thing doubles as a seat and a tabletop for my laptop when I want to adjust the bed so that it sits up like a chaise. Then I can trade, I can do whatever it is that I need to do. So that thing is very versatile. Not only is it my washing machine, I don't know how much I'll be using it because I'm a bit lazy, but makes for a great little seat and a tabletop. I also wanted to show you my lighting. So I have tons of these. Well, they're probably too bright to turn on. So they're just like magnetized everywhere, all over the vehicle. And I have lots of them for nighttime lighting. But I also have this, and I love it. I just did this today. I had these strung around the van, but this thing gives just as much light without, well, doesn't give light in the same way, but it's still pretty bright at night, and you can do whatever it is that you need to do. I think this will be the only van video that I make. Like I said, it's like, yeah, don't really have any carpentry skills, and as you can see, I can't cut foam. But this is my makeshift van build, at least for now. Have an amazing day.